What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is LONEWOLFXPG, and today we have another edition of the crossover learning series. As you all know, I am a self-proclaimed Yu-Gi-Oh guy. Yeah, whatever. But today, I am going to be educated in the ways of the Vanguard, so to speak. CardFight Vanguard, so insert anime logo here.
Yes.
So I'm here today with, of course, my good friends Jared and Israel. Hi!
Yo!
But I'm much more Jewish than he is.
That's true, but yeah.
So I guess let's just get into it, shall we? So, how long have you guys been playing CardFight Vanguard? Like, what got you into the card game itself?
For me, it started around like 2013. My first year of college. And basically the art. Mostly the art. On Vanguard. And for the guys, they're being played.
Okay, so around this similar time to when we started, that was first year college. In terms of like Vanguard timelines, it was just slowly getting into what we would call a sort of the myth of it reaching England, basically. So it was actually pretty early on, but the game didn't really get popular until a little bit later, when we started reaching sort of the peak of its popularity. Now, so we're sort of a little bit closer to that, but back then we didn't have that much really go heavily into it. But what originally got me into the game was, first of all, is the amazing art. Now, if you ever look at a Vanguard card, you'll notice that front and center, really, they pick up the entire card for the card art. Unlike some card games, at least they would be more focused on like Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh, where you have this little box for the art. Well, for Vanguard, they set it up so that the entire art is basically encompasses the entire card with everything else just layered on top. Aside from that, once I got into the gameplay, because I actually played multiple card games before, Vanguard's really helped me in terms of like a really interesting experience in terms of like flow of the game, and that's what made me fall in love with the game.
And also, there's an anime in that, right?
Yeah, there is an anime, and the anime is I wouldn't say the anime is age well, but going through it, it's a very entertaining one.
And then I remember there was like this tagline back in the day when I saw the anime too. It said like, "Relax, it's only a card game," something like that.
Well, fair enough. In terms of like the way Vanguard set up its anime is, unlike most series, it really set it up that Vanguard is a card game. Like that's what sort of Bushroad anime did. Is they set up it's a card game. So it starts out where it's introduced as just a card game, as a hobby to get into, and then they start off with like locals, and then eventually it upscales to some supernatural stuff. But that comes in like mid-series, right? At the very start, it is just a card game.
You look confused.
Oh, I was imagining real life, but yeah.
Yeah, so it starts off really as it's marketed as it's a card game. It's just a game. It's not anything large. It's not this like worldwide game. It's just a fun game people play. Then people enter tournaments and they go into the competitive scene. It's a supernatural game starts out.
I've also noticed, like, of course, you guys have been a growing community over like the past, not just few years, but like I've known you guys for like even before all this pandemic.
Pandemic.
Yeah, sure. And pretty much like you guys are still very active nowadays. So how long have you guys been going in terms of like community?
Okay, so to explain like the community here, it started growing sort of with us technically, but it started a little bit before us, but then with us it started growing in terms of community, and once its popularity went up a lot, it grew a lot bigger. Except at some point it did die down, so our community did take a nosedive and that kind of stuff. But with the current format coming to the standard, a lot of them are coming back, and we're growing again, and hopefully we're here to stay.
But like for example, I'm sure like I don't know if you've seen like the previous videos that I did with shout outs once again to Sir Mark, Death Mark of the community. Like, I'm not really gonna delve much into like my history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Here in the city because you guys can see it on my channel too, on LONEWOLFXPG on YouTube. It's all there. I don't need to repeat all that stuff. It's gonna sound redundant. It's pretty much like, just to give a gist of it, like, pretty much it's always been Yu-Gi-Oh! For me, and I've always been curious about various card games. I mean, I tried to do Magic back in the day, like just for a little while. It didn't work out. No, I mean that in a good way. I guess if that did, I guess if I focused on that, I wouldn't be doing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, pretty much.
And pretty much the rest is history.